Hi everyone, Melissa here with Fresh Blooming Clothing. Today I went to our local Goodwill bins, otherwise known as the Bargain Barn. And it's Sunday and I was up early and the sky was beautiful and the drive was perfect. And kind of embarrassing, but kind of really cool, somebody recognized me at the bins. And you know, I have like 500 subscribers, maybe not even that many, but she came over and was so nice. So thank you, Pam, for making that such a good experience. And I'm sorry if I came off awkward. It's much easier to speak to a video camera in front of me than an actual human. So on to the actual haul. This is a whole bunch of just everything. I was telling my husband this morning, if it's an actual thing, anything in the earth, or even probably not of the earth, somebody is making money from it. So look around your house, TVs, drywall, fans, pens, glasses, whatever it is, somebody is making money. So that's how I try to approach the bins. I would love to go and get clothing. I know clothing pretty well, but not always possible. So some stuff is bought for my niece to go into a future box and some to sell on eBay, so I'll let you know. The first thing was this adorable daisy. I'm guessing it's a daisy. It lights up. The battery is working. I'm sure this was originally like a Hobby Lobby or a Walmart type of thing, but I thought that was so sweet. This will probably go in my niece's spring box. I think she charged me about 25 cents. Bayer low dose aspirin. I made sure it was completely sealed and the expiration is until 2020. So for a quarter, done. Also a quarter was a package of UPS brown pens. They're all branded UPS. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 12 of them. The package is new. I might be able to get like 10 bucks out of these. I don't know who would want these, but somebody might. Maybe their relative works for UPS or they like UPS or just the aesthetic of having brown pens. I know I keep blue pens in my cup because I love the color blue so much, so I do look for blue pens. Packing tape, I'll use this. It's brand new. It's the tartan Scotch tape. 25 cents. This is something I actually need. We're putting up an extra curtain in my eBay room. And I needed just a curtain rod. Didn't need to be fancy because the whole thing's gonna be covered. So for 25 cents, this worked great. How cool is this? It's a vintage Universal Studios hat. And I'm sure everybody's heard Bruno Mars' Finesse or seen it. And it has these kind of like color blocked 1990s colors. This is actually in pretty good shape for the fabric is like a brushed velour. So I don't know how much I'll get for that, but definitely for 25 cents. A staple gun. My husband went to Home Depot and bought a staple gun last night to finish off the upholstery. So we didn't open it yet. So he can now return that, which I'm sure it was more than a quarter. And this one is rusty, but it will work. So perfect timing for that. This is probably something I'll keep. I'll look up how much these Dryel sets are going for. I used to get Dryel a lot when I worked in a professional setting, and I still have the bags, and I sometimes throw dry cleans only stuff in them. So there. A Shackley fanny bag. I'm really into fanny bags. I wear fanny bags at the bins just because it's so much easier than carrying a heavy purse. So this one was new in the package. I used to take Shackley vitamins as a child. So maybe, I don't know, I can't imagine somebody paying more than $10 for it, but never know. I paid a quarter. Okay, now I have a whole bunch of art supplies and stationery. First thing was Number 10 envelopes. These are just regular envelopes. They have the sticker seal across the back, so we don't have to lick them, which is nice. And I use envelopes all the time. I sell name signs. They're like street signs, but smaller and plastic, and they have people's names on them. And I picked those up for about 3 cents a piece. So I sell them for $3, $2 to $3. And if I put 2 of these together and stick a stamp on it, it goes through the mail. So more envelopes are always, always welcome here. Christmas cards. I have so many Christmas cards. These were so fun though. They say season's greetings and kind of have a beach theme. Love them. 25 cents. Then I picked up a bunch of, they're not felt, foam. Just different shades of foam. And some of them were in this and I pulled them out. But they are the silky puffy foam. And 2 pieces of this foam was $1.49. They must be some kind of special foam. I don't know. I'm planning on sending them to my 8-year-old niece in a box, probably along the summer. And she can just cut things out of foam. Sounded like a fun thing. I actually paid money for a Sundance catalog. This is a catalog that comes in the mail, is free, but I love the company Sundance, and I really wanted to see what type of thing they were selling, just so I can have a better knowledge of Sundance catalog. So I wound up paying, I think, 10 or 25 cents for that. But that's more for me learning. This is a fan that they gave out on airplanes, Air India, and it's in not the best of shape. It's got some issues, but I really liked the graphics, and they seem to be going the decent ones in like $20, $30. But even if I get $10 for this, it still works. I was fanning myself at the bins. Totally worth it. My niece's birthday is coming up. She's turning 9 in April, so I thought I would wrap her gifts in this Make-A-Wish happy birthday to you bag. It looks brand new. This is needlepoint. I know because I looked it up. And it originally sold at Michael's for $39.99. Did not realize needlepoint was that expensive, but this includes everything. I made sure it was all there. And this is what the completed piece would be like. It has Persian wool, cotton embroidery, gold metallic thread. I don't know. I didn't even look it up, so, but it was $1. Yet another Lululemon bag. So I think I have 5 now. So I might try to sell them at this point. We'll see. I might just keep collecting them. It seems like anytime I go to the bins, I find 1 or 2. And then at the end, I'll lot them up. They wanted $1 for this, but it looks like I could probably make at least $10 after shipping. So it was Wet Jet 24 Original Swiffer Pad Refills. Brand new. No issues. These flowers are new. They have a little tag on them. When my sister and I used to go to school, I was homeschooled for a while, but I used to go to public school and elementary school. And at our birthday, my mom would buy us corsages that went around our wrist. And the florist would tie in different candies into the flowers to make the bouquet. And then we could take them into school and give our friends candies. So I don't want to do that with candies. I have to come up with something a little less sugary for my niece. So I'll find something else, but this is going to be the base of it. So I need a piece of elastic, which I think I have, and then I'll clip these and sew them into the corsage, and then I'll put like twist ties around something, some kind of candy alternative. Even little toys would be really cute for her birthday. So I have 2 months before that happens. This is a big thing. They charged me $1. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I think it says Lympha Press. I don't have the actual unit. This is the part that goes around, it's like a compression sleeve for your leg. So this is the sleeve part that goes around. It zippers. And then all of this wire goes into a machine. Now I don't have the machine. I couldn't find the machine. And none of these were just being sold like this, but I thought for $1, I would try it. Okay, next up is stuffed animals. A couple people I follow on Instagram are learning about stuffed animals and they're doing really well with them. And my thrift charged me 25 to 50 cents depending on the size. So I want to, these will all be easy to throw in the wash. I want to learn about stuffed animals. I think that's the next thing for me to learn. So here's this cat. He's really cute. He's very wide. And Steiner is the label. I don't know much about him, but he was made in Germany, so I thought worth taking a shot. Next up is this cute little bear. Are you a bear? I think you're a bear. She's in perfect condition, and she is Starbucks. She's the Starbucks barista, originally sold for $15 in 2006. So she has Starbucks coffee on her foot and on the tag. I didn't look her up, but I can't imagine me getting less than $10 for her, and I paid $0.25. Another stuffed item, brand new. It says muscle relaxer, because he's a moose instead of muscle relaxer. He's long. He's like one of those things you put around your neck. He's full of some kind of stuffing. I'm guessing he would go in the microwave. Or maybe you put something in him that goes in the microwave. I don't know. But he was 50 cents. Thought I'd take a shot on him. Then I have this guy. Some kind of dog. He needs trimmed up a little bit. But his label said Universal Studios. And was there a date? I don't think there's a date on him. Obviously the older animals usually do better than the newer animals. It doesn't say. I'll have to look up what, maybe he's in a movie, or you know, not him actually in a movie. He's based on an actual character in a movie. I don't know. He feels very soft though. He needs a good cleaning. And then the last animal I got was marked Disney. Disneyland, Walt Disney. It doesn't say a date, but anybody want to take a guess? It's a cat, maybe a Persian cat. There's a shiny gold band around her neck. She needs washed. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Some things for me. Hot glue gun sticks, just the mini hot glue guns. They wanted a quarter for these, and at Dollar Tree they're $1. So save myself 75 cents there. I got more cassettes. I have a bunch on now. I think it's a lot of 7 or 8. And I think they only have one watcher. So what I'll do is I'll just lot them all up. I'll take that one down. I'll add to it. And I found 6, 7 more. So I think now I have a lot of like 14 or 15. And then I thought this was one, but no, my husband said it's for a camcorder. Huh. Which I didn't even realize camcorder took different cassettes. And then, because I have a Walkman I need tested, I think it works, I just picked up anybody's cassette tape. So the winner was Dave Brubeck's Greatest Hits. It'll be fun to play in the Walkman and make sure it works. Then I got this. This is, do I have something to hold this up against? It is a cookie cutter, some kind of dragon. And I'm wondering if it's a Harry Potter thing. I have to look it up. It's very detailed. Does that help? So really big cookie cutter. I don't know. He's got to be 6 inches at least. Jim Shore, I have been following his art. He's on QVC for a while. And this is his collaboration with Disney. And this is Disney Dasher is the name. Now he does have an issue with a broken leg, but the way it broke and I found the piece, I think I'll be able to put it right back up and have no issues. He's got some hidden Mickeys on him. He's a really pretty scene. These look to be bringing about $30 to $40 now with the issue, maybe 15, 20 bucks. Lay's for my niece's summer box. Send her out a 4th of July box. This will also be for my niece. I'm guessing our local Publix, which is our grocery store, probably gave them out at one point. But they're all sorts of word puzzles and activities for her to do. And this will just make a fun addition to one of her boxes. Now, this is probably the most unusual find for me. It is Rod McCune, 1974. Alexa, who is Rod McCune?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. American Top 40 is an internationally syndicated, independent song countdown radio program created by Casey Kasem, Don Busney, Tom Rounds, and Ron Jacobs.
Well, that wasn't at all helpful. Last time she gave us the fact that he was an actor and poet and it did a bunch of other things. So 2 calendars, both have marks. This person really used their calendars, but he signed it in 2 places, which I thought was cool. And if you wanted to just use like the top part of it to frame, they'd be frameable. I don't know if anybody's looking to frame pictures of Rod holding koala, let's say. But I would think these would bring, there was none other on, which used calendars usually don't do that well. But with the signatures, with the fact that he's gone now, I don't know, maybe his shoe collection. Maybe I'll get something. So 2 calendars. There's definitely more than this, but knitting needles. I got all of these knitting needles, they're cold, for $1. And I plan to resell them for maybe 10 bucks. Knitting needles don't really have a great following, but maybe if somebody's starting a knitting group, maybe they would want one. So might get 10 bucks. More knitting needles. This will be saved for a Christmas box for my niece. I just thought it was cute. It was marked $9.99, which is crazy, but you put batteries in the bottom and it's a snow globe. There we go. He's cute. He's a snow globe. Now some clothing. Didn't do great in clothing. I found this dress by Manor House USA. So a few things that drew me to it was the print, was the fact that it was long and it's more of a modest dress. It's very long. It's cotton. This is such an unusual print. It's got some sunflowers and foliage in there, some roses it looks like. If you were into this thing, it would be hard to find at the stores. So people that like this kind of dress, whether for vintage wearing or just if you like this kind of thing, you almost have to shop online. So I'm gonna say I paid probably about $1 for it. Some swimsuits. I really check over swimsuits from the bins. Check the crotch, check everything. These both looked like they were in great shape. This one is Jansen, size 16. It's a strapless, black, turquoise, and white. And it had no pilling on the butt. Just a really pretty print. I might get 10 bucks for it. Next one. This feels new. It says a shelf bra in it. Who makes you? I don't know who makes you. Here we go. Venus, size 16. So this one's just a tankini top. I liked the print. It has like this silver metallic silver thing happening. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it catches the light. It's really pretty. It's a halter style with the shelf bra in it. You might be able to get $6.99, I would think. This is for me. I wear my husband's oversized t-shirts all the time. I don't wear stuff like this unless I'm on camera or going out. So this is so me. Anna Maria Island, which is just up the road from us and is my favorite place in the whole wide world. So it's aqua, it's blue, it's white, it's Anna Maria, it's completely cotton, it's huge. This is ticking all of the boxes for me. So this is gonna be mine. Just a few more things. This, somebody laid out nicely. So if you were that person, thank you, because this was a good find and I'm sure they didn't want to buy it for themselves for one reason or another, but they thought to leave it on top, so I didn't have to dig for it. It is Simply Southern. That's not going to stay down. I'll show you the logo here. Here we go. Simply Southern. And the back has a Bible verse. And I really liked the colors, the blue and white stripe, the gold metallic. It's 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. Simply Southern. Right? So good. Another thing for my niece's box, it's just an infinity scarf. I don't even think it has any labels. It's soft though, but I'll wash it. I'll throw it in her St. Patrick's Day box. Another thing for her, it's just green ribbon. I'll tie up a package for it. I'm saving my favorite for last. Next is Gerber vinyl pants. These are vinyl diaper covers, I guess. And my husband remembers these. These are from the 80s. Isn't that weird? I'm from the 80s. I was born in the 80s. And something like this seems so like way back when. This in my mind would be like the 20s to 40s, but it's not. It's from the 80s. But I looked them up and they do pretty decent, like $20. So good find. Okay, more knitting needles. Couple pieces left. I got this. It's some kind of jersey with padding. I don't know too much about it, but when I looked up the brand, it looked to be a higher end brand. So it just has a little bit of wear all over it. So that's gonna be washed. And lastly, my favorite, the thing I will be keeping for sure, is a mermaid tea towel. It looks like it's like brand new too. I love this so much. Rules for being a mermaid: collect seashells, play in the sun, ride the waves, smile in the sunshine, splash around, kiss a starfish, ooh, catch the sea breeze, see the beauty in everything. Love it. And this was probably less than a quarter because it's 50 cents a pound for linens and this is nothing. So that's everything I got. Oh, and I got a Ryobi leaf blower for $3. So I'll insert a photo of that. My husband used it, tested it, and we're gonna sell it. He thought he might want to keep it, but his leaf blower is a little bit more powerful. So for $3, I'll be able to make probably $10 to $15 profit. That's the word, profit. Thank you so much for watching. And if you ever see me out in the stores, please feel free to come over. I'll probably give you a hug and want to know what you're up to, but I really appreciate that. That made me feel so special. So thanks again, Pam. And now I've got to go do stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye.
This is Lulu. Say hi to Lulu from Mikey and Linda.
What does that mean?
No, she's just visiting. We're just visiting. I brought her to visit. Are you happy? And Linda met you, Lulu? Okay, this is just getting sad now. I'm turning this off. Okay. Okay. She's visiting, so. For a couple hours. A couple hours. How's that? Is that good? A couple hours? Okay. Okay. Aren't you glad that I videotaped this?